Is Kamala going to make you a little more likely or less likely to vote Democrat?
Hold on, wait, first, Ray, hold on, Ray. Is Kamala black, yes or no?
I'm going to let her speak on that. But to me, no.
Oh, is Kamala black, yes or no?
I share that same view.
Wow.
This clip is just absolutely hilarious to me for many reasons. First one being the freaking guy wearing, they bring the interviewer in with a Jordan t-shirt. Like, how more obvious can they get with the pandering? The only way they can make it more obvious is if he came in with a Tupac shirt or if he had a Popeye shirt on. Like, it's pretty embarrassing. I think it was a CBS reporter, so CBS, step up your diversity game. You guys are the Democrats. You're supposed to be more on top of this kind of stuff. You're not supposed to make it so obvious. I also love the way the first guy answers the question. He goes with, I'm gonna let her speak on that. Like saying like, you know, whatever she says, I'll go with. And then he's like, but in my opinion, she ain't black. Reminds me of this classic Kanye clip.
The thing about the red hat that drove me to a point of exhaustion, which was misdiagnosed by I'm not going to say what race, what people, doctor, and what hospital, and what media went to. We know I can't say that. It was a Jewish doctor.
The most unhinged part of this clip, though, has to be the CNN reporter's response.
When I played that audio on my SiriusXM radio program on Thursday, many callers who self-identified as African American were quick to tell me that those men were the exception, not the rule. Some described them as low-information voters, no different than you'd find among whites.
He tries to make it so he doesn't have to take any accountability for these statements by saying, well, it was from my viewers who self-identify as black. But honestly, he obviously shares their views or he wouldn't be bringing them up right now. So I'm going to just respond to like he shares their views 100%. I honestly think this is a pretty disgusting statement. First of all, he's like, well, these blacks, they're a little slow. These are the dumb blacks. We shouldn't take their thoughts into consideration that much. See, the good blacks call in my radio show and they had a totally different opinion. So like, do we know these black guys in the video at all? Do we know that they don't know anything? Do we know that they're dumb and low information? No, we don't. But I'm just going to say it this way, that they're so shameless with like, oh, the smart people are the ones that agree with us and the dumb people are the ones who don't agree with us, is the exact reason why I don't watch any type of large-scale media, because it's just like it's too obvious with the pandering to the different political sides. I'm really not a fan of this low information voter phrase that the Democrats have been liking to use recently. Seems like they're using it because Democrats are more likely to be college educated than Republicans, so it's a pretty easy line of attack for them to say, look, this is proof that we're smarter and you guys are dumb. I mean, I'm in college. Like, I don't see how a lot of the classes that I do would assist in any way of knowing knowledge about like anything relating to voting. I'm not taking any economics classes. I'm not taking any law classes. Like, I just don't even know where that concept comes from, and it just makes the Democrats seem very elitist when they throw out phrases like low information voter. Just really am not a fan of it. It's honestly really concerning to me that CNN is one of the top media organizations in America, and their hosts feel comfortable saying things like that these group of people were low information voters just like whites. Like, why are they able to just say that whites are categorically like low information? That seems like a very obviously racist thing to say, but they're just able to say it and no one says anything about how like maybe we shouldn't call certain groups of people like especially low information, which, let's be honest, it's basically just a code word for dumb. Let's just be honest. This is the equivalent of on Fox them watching like a group of white liberals and they're talking about how Trump was racist, and then they pan back to the host and the host is like, these guys, I mean, I got a call in from some white people and they were saying that like these guys are just low information voters. You know, like the blacks are super low information voters. Like, we all know that they're very, very low information. Like, I'm pretty sure we would all kind of take a side eye and be like, why are blacks especially low information voters? what are you using to make that decision to call them that? Like, can you explain yourself a little better? But it seems like CNN is able to do it and just get away with it completely scot-free. And I don't know. That doesn't feel right to me. Especially his grin. Like, look at his grin right after he says that. He's like smiling like a just happy old man. Like he didn't just say like a really gross racist statement. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Was this host racist? Is Kamala black? Very riveting questions we gotta get the answer to. Like, subscribe if you're able. Have a good day.